People have been typing text to search online for several years. But with the evolution of artificial intelligence and evolved devices, we are seeing increasingly people searching using voice search. And that makes it super useful for marketers to aim to appear in those voice searches. So, hello friends, I am Nidhi Singh, and in today's video, we are going to talk about voice search. Before you bind to the idea of voice search and optimizing your site for voice search, you should know certain facts like 50% of people use voice search while driving. In fact, most of the voice searches happen while people are doing certain other activities. Example, you're cooking, or while you're listening to some music, or while you're watching a movie. The first step to optimize for voice search is, while optimizing, take care that your website is HTTPS. Yes, in general, whether it is voice search or text-based search, if your website is secure site, then there are higher chances that you will appear in Google search, and so is the case with voice search. And before we move on to our next step, let's understand voice search a little better. When you are making or we are making voice searches, we are looking for certain specific information. Our questions are typically long form questions. For instance, I would be voice searching if I have to look for food options. The best places to eat near Andheri is one of the keywords that I will look for. So you see, this is a long form keyword, long tail keyword. Another example of voice search could be, I want to reach Bandra East, or directions to Bandra East. Again, this is a very specific query. So when you are optimizing for voice search, you need to take care that you are optimizing for long tail keywords. So what you need to do is you need to pay attention to those long tail keywords in your industry, especially if you are a local business. Then more often than not, a large part of your searches might be coming from voice search. So you need to list on all search 6 to 7 keywords words and optimize them for voice searches. Go to your search console and see what long tail keywords you can identify and optimize for. Next step is, which is very common and applies to text searches and also applies to voice search, is make your website mobile friendly and make your website as fast as possible. Typically, pages that are getting optimized for voice searches are taking 3 to 4 seconds or less to load. So people, when they are driving, they quickly want some information, or when they are just about to make decisions. So see, voice search is used with specific, very targeted keywords, which means the intent of the user is very clear. And in such cases, uh, they are mostly in the bottom of the funnel. So someone who is looking for best restaurant to eat in Andheri, they are going to make that decision to buy from that restaurant. So they want their experience to be best quality, which means Google needs to return results that will quickly help them order food or spot an address. And hence, speed is a super critical factor in voice search more than in fact text search. And some of the common tactics that are used in text searches are all applicable in case of voice searches as well, which means your domain authority needs to be high when you're trying to get index for voice searches. For example, if you're a Zomato or Amazon of the world, you would have higher chances to get ranked. But that doesn't mean that if you're a new site, you have no chance. You need to niche down really well. You need to have really concentrated content architecture, which means if you are in e-commerce, in art, you need to have a lot of knowledge base on your website, lots of pages that are concentrated around art so that you can get ranked for voice searches. So yeah, domain authority is one point, but at the same time, if you are making really long form content, detailed content, we have seen in the last 2 to 3 years Google has started to love these long form content pieces. But at the same time, you don't have to make a really long page without any paras in it or without any short article pieces in it. So what you need to take care is your long form content is made in a way that it can act as several micro content pieces. So if you're talking about search engine optimization and you have 2000 word article, then your article needs to talk about what is SEO, how to get started with SEO, what is uh, on page optimization, off page optimization. So you see, you can break your long form content into several small pieces. So if someone is looking for what is off page SEO, then the same article can get ranked uh, for that long tail voice search keyword. Voice search is really in its early years, formative years. It will not lead to huge amount of search traffic to you yet, but if you get it right from this time, then a few years or months down the line, when the voice search industry is really huge, you will get benefit and you will get upper hand of first mover, or at least an early mover. So it is super important for you to remember the difference between text search and voice searches. Most of us don't write the way we talk. So when you're optimizing for text, you would prepare your content in a certain way, but when you're optimizing for voice search, you might have to add uh, longer form content pieces, longer take keywords, and higher intent keywords into your article. It is also super important for you to optimize for voice search, because voice search leads to bottom of the funnel conversions, which means when the user is just ready to buy, they are making, more often than not, that's when they are making voice searches. So that's all for now. I am Nidhi Singh signing off from This is Digital Marketing. And if you're interested in more content on SEO, do check out the playlist section.